When people plan a trip to Andalusia, they often skip places like Almeria to visit more popular places such as Seville, Granada or Malaga. So I'm here to visit this less explored destination to see the best spots, find some hidden gems and see if Almeria is worth adding to your itinerary. I'm here with my mum and my sister Maisie. We're having 3 days in Almeria. Yesterday we started at Oasis Mini Hollywood to visit some old movie sets from the 60s and 70s. It was all Wild West themed, there's a zoo. It was a fantastic day out, we really enjoyed ourselves. And tomorrow we're heading to a natural park, Cable Ingles. So that'll be fun. That'll be some of the best beaches in all of Spain we're going to be visiting. And today we're having a day exploring the whole city, all the best spots. First spot, we're at the John Lennon statue, which happens to be right outside our hotel. We're staying at Hotel Nuevo Torrelux, which is a great location. And if you're driving, you can park here as well, which is fantastic. The room's really clean and comfortable, and they have a great breakfast. But as I said, we're starting right outside the John Lennon statue. So Maisie, take it away.
This John Lennon statue is here because whilst he was taking a break from the Beatles in 1966, he was here in Almeria filming How I Won the War. In between filming, he was writing one of the most famous Beatles songs, Strawberry Fields Forever, which is what has inspired my outfit today. And a fun little fact, the Beatles only ever played in Spain twice, back in 1965, once in Madrid and once in Barcelona.
So we're just stopping off at Mercado Central. This is where you'll find some of the freshest food products in all of Almeria. It's open at 8 AM till 3 PM. We're just going in to have a look around and get a drink. There's so many smells around here, so many intense flavours. You can see they've got all their meats lined up, loads of fish. There's places here where you can actually get a bit of tapas, some drinks. They sell loads of flowers. It smells amazing in here. So we've just walked past a music shop and we've had to come in. If you don't know me, I play the drums. My sister Maisie plays guitar. We're in guitar heaven right now. But there is actually a guitar museum over in Almeria if you're interested. It's only €3 to enter, and there's like an interactive room where you can play a guitar, you learn about how it was made and the history of it. So if you're interested in that, it'd be pretty cool. So we're just walking down La Rambla de Almeria, which is a lovely stroll through the city. It leads you from the middle of the city all the way down to the beach, like the promenade area. And there's loads of bars, cafes, shops, all down the sides. If you need to get a drink or an ice cream, there's loads of ice cream shops. And there's loads of water fountains and stuff. So it's a lovely stroll. We're in the shade as well. All the trees are lined up beautifully. A nice place to take a stroll in the city. These bits are really cool. They've put some shaded areas over the benches and they've put them in the shape of like a sailboat. Pretty cool. So as you walk down the Rambla, at the end on the left you see this big bridge called El Cable Ingles, and if you go all the way to the end you can climb on top, walk all the way to the end, you can get great views of the sea. I think there's a few cruise ships around here as well. We're not going to go all the way down there, we're just going to look from the bottom, but I bet you get some great views from up there. So we've just stopped off at Plaza de Pavia market, which was one of my recommendations from my Lonely Planet book, which I can highly recommend getting. It's got loads of recommendations from everywhere that I've actually been in Andalusia so far, loads of recommendations. But we've came here today as it did say in the book that it's open 9 AM till 2 PM on Mondays till Saturdays. But we've got here, it's around 12 o'clock and it's already closing up. The guy said we should have came here a lot earlier this morning. They're already starting to pack away everything. But they do have a big selection of cheap shoes, really cheap shoes, loads of fresh produce, churros, stuff like that. So I'm gutted that we've come a bit too late, but at least you guys know for next time you want to come. What is it?
It's jasmine.
Oh, it does smell nice.
If you whiffed that and waft it.
Waft it on me, babe. That's lovely. Oh, it is nice. This whole area has got loads of plants. You walk down the street, it smells like you got all loads of perfume on. That looks like a chocolate gâteau.
It just doesn't it? Looks like galaxy
What's that?
cheesecake.
Is it that marble cake that you make?
Yeah, it's like a galaxy cheesecake.
Oh, lovely.
Let's go and get that cup of tea.
We're just walking down La Almedina, which is the oldest neighbourhood in Almeria. It's just like little maze-like streets. You get lost, they're very, very narrow streets, cobblestones, lots of colourful houses as well. Girls! This is one of the most popular streets here. Calle Descanso. I'm not sure why. Yeah, just like colourful houses. It's nice, pretty area to walk around. You can see the Alcazaba from pretty much everywhere in this part of the city. But just at the end of here is an Arabic tea house, which is going to be our next stop off. We're going to get a cup of tea, maybe a few little treats. We're just passing Almeria Barraca. This is where we came for food last night, and oh my gosh, I can highly recommend it. We had the most fantastic meal. We had about 6 different plates to try, all different dishes, small portions, and we just kept picking, trying different flavours. It was full of flavour. So if you're a fan of Arabic food and you want great views of the Alcazaba and the sea and all the city, highly recommend this spot. And the price was good as well, it wasn't too expensive.
Vale, lo siento mucho.
Que tengas un buen día.
Vale, muchísimas gracias.
So this is the tea house, the Moroccan tea house, but unfortunately they're closed on Mondays. But the lady was so kind, she gave us some sweet treats to try. But we're definitely going to try and come back tomorrow, mañana.
Tomorrow, ok.
Muchísimas gracias.
Gracias a vosotros.
Oh,
Adiós, hasta luego. Lo siento mucho. Adiós.
So yeah, they've gave us some sweet treats to try anyway. Bless her, there's loads there as well.
She was so lovely.
But yeah, they said they're closed on Mondays, unfortunately, but we're going to try and come back tomorrow, for
definitely.
sure. So as you can probably tell, it's the next day. We're coming to the Alcazaba today because it was closed yesterday. It's always closed on Mondays, so bear that in mind if you're planning a trip here. But we're really excited to get to the top, as apparently you can see great views of the city and the port. So this is actually the second largest Muslim fortress in all of Andalusia after the Alhambra Palace in Granada. And what makes it even better is it's free to enter, so you just walk straight in. But if you are going to Granada as well and you are planning on going to the Alhambra Palace, make sure to check out my other vlog on Alhambra Palace. I'll leave a link up here. So I've got to say, there's a lovely breeze up here, but just be careful what you're wearing. I'm wearing these loose cotton shorts and you can't really feel them, they're all loose, flowy. I can't even tell I'm wearing them. So when I'm bending over the wall trying to get some nice photos, little did I know my arse was hanging out the whole time and I had an audience behind me.
She's getting a lot of attention.
Like and subscribe! No, but I've got to say, the views are absolutely stunning. We're not even at the top yet, and we've seen from both sides. It's absolutely gorgeous. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah. I was struck by surprise actually, because I thought it was going to be like a really long, hard walk, but there's so much to see that when you're walking it doesn't seem like so much effort, does it?
Yeah, definitely. There's lots of little
breaks.
There's lots of little stops all the way around for views and stuff like that.
So if you're as unfit as me, you'll be all right.
So we're just walking around, and although the views are beautiful, it's hard to tell what part of the fortress is original and what's been redone, because there's so many workers here and there's so much work that's been done. It looks quite new.
A lot of it's under investigation because they're finding that there's a lot underground, so they're digging around it, and that's why we're not allowed to walk on this.
So this bit's quite cool. You're not allowed to walk on this because it looks quite original, but in a lot of the other rooms you can just tell they've been redone, so it doesn't feel as authentic.
Yeah, I just read a sign saying they're preserving things from the 11th century, which is 1,000 years ago. So no wonder they're revamping it a little bit, because probably for people's safety, most of all because it's so old.
So if you were watching my last vlog when we went to Tabernas Desert, you'll know that Almeria is actually home to the only desert in Europe. But it's mad to think that this town is just surrounded by desert, and that's what makes this place so hot. Almeria only has 200 millimeters of rainfall all year round, so if you are planning a trip here, it's very rare that you'll have any rain. So we're just leaving the Alcazaba now, and I can highly recommend it. We've really had a nice time walking around. It's been lovely, hasn't it?
I think this is the best part of the trip.
Yeah.
The best day we've had.
Yeah.
This castle was lovely.
Yeah. This is the #1 thing to do in Almeria, I think. Would you agree, mate?
Absolutely. Yeah, it was so beautiful to look at. And the fact that it's free as well. Like, it's
Yeah, that's a bonus.
Definitely worth coming to.
Yeah, just keep in mind it is closed on Mondays. It would have been a really nice thing to do at the start of the trip, to be honest, because then we could have got views of the whole city, and we could have like figured out where we were heading next just by...
We're actually leaving on a high. We've saved the best till last, so we're going to go home on a high, aren't we?
Yeah, but before we leave, we've got to go back to that woman from the Teteria where we went yesterday, where it was closed. She did say, come back tomorrow and we'll give you a drink. So we can't leave without going to visit her and getting a cup of tea. Bless her, the woman remembered us straight away, and she has brought us a jug of, it's like a mint lemonade, and we had this in the first restaurant that we went to, the first Arabic restaurant, and it is amazing. It tastes like an alcohol-free mojito, so yeah, she's gave us this on the house because we came back again. How nice is that? That was a lovely stop off. We had so much food and we had tea. The woman gave us some juice, and obviously we had the treats and stuff yesterday. It was just a delicious place.
We had beef samosas with egg omelette mixed together.
And I had like vegetable ones. Yeah, they were kind of like samosas, weren't they?
Yeah.
And like there was a couscous with mint and tomato and
Nice.
stuff. That was delicious. So yeah, highly recommend that place, especially if you're going to the Alcazaba. Definitely stop off there on your way down. So we're just here outside the Almeria Cathedral. It's absolutely beautiful. The cathedral was built in the 16th century and was built as a fortress to protect it against pirate attacks. It's recommended that you buy your tickets online in advance. I believe they're only €6, and that does include a free audio guide. So I'm not sure if it's just because it's a Monday, but there is so much closed. A lot of it is to do with the siesta times. I think everything closes, is it around 2 o'clock?
1:30, 2 o'clock, yeah.
For 6, I think.
Yeah.
Some shops 5.
Yeah, 5 or 6. So you have to kind of get everything done in the morning.
Or in order.
Yeah.
In siesta hour, it's a good idea to get your lunch or go to the high street shops and stuff instead. 'Cause
Yeah.
They're open all day.
Yeah, the high street shops are always open throughout the day. They don't close for siesta. So that's kind of what we're doing now. We're walking down the high street, stopping in any shops that we want to have a look in. But we're also going to get a bit of tapas. We're getting a bit peckish now, but we don't really want like a full meal. So I think tapas is a great option. So the first tapas place we've decided to stop off at is called La Bambalina. It was the busiest spot on the street as we were walking down, so that's a really good sign. They've got a huge board with loads of different choices, and that's one thing that's really popular to do in Almeria, is go on a tapas tour, because you get free tapas with every drink. But it's a great way to sample new foods, try a few new flavours and blend in with the locals. So So we're just stopping off at our second tapas place. This one is called Real 31. This is highly recommended on Google and the Lonely Planet books and stuff like that. This is one of the most popular spots, and it's one of the only open right now. Throughout siesta time, even a lot of the Spanish tapas places are closing down, so it's hard to find somewhere to come and eat and try and find things to do. So maybe you should take a siesta at this kind of time in the afternoon. So I would say, if you are coming here, to plan your day out precisely, so everything that you want to get done, you try and get done in the morning or later on in the afternoon. And just one other random thing to bear in mind, that everyone that we've kind of spoke to all speak Spanish and not English. So luckily we speak Spanish, so we can communicate fine with them. But if you are coming here, not many of them speak English, so try and learn a few words in Spanish before you come here. So as our feet were absolutely killing us, we came back to the hotel, and we actually have access to the spa on the top floor for free, as long as you book an appointment, so you get like an hour slot or something. But we get a jacuzzi looking over the Alcazaba, and there's also a steam room, and it's just like a lovely terrace area with nice views and stuff. So a lovely way to end the afternoon. So after our relaxing spa, we've all got all dolled up, ready to go out for some dinner. We're going for some tapas. So we've stopped off at Bar El Quincho, which is voted one of the most popular tapas places in all of Almeria. So me and Maisie have gone for chorizo. It comes with a bit of bread. Are these crisps or like chips? Yeah, crisps. Crisps. I don't know if you can hear me, it's so loud in here. And my mum's gone for mushrooms. It all looks pretty nice, but I think we're still going to be hungry after this, so we'll probably go to the next place after this one.
If you're anything like Millie and you're expecting a big meal, you might need more than 10 tapas.
How many sangrias have you had, babe?
Too many, babe.
Yeah, is that nice? Really?
It's actually got loads of garlic, lumps of garlic in it.
We'll do a little taste test together.
Let's get it in there.
Tasty.
That nice. So we were going to go somewhere else for tapas, but we're going to stay here because the food looks amazing. I've gone for guacamole and it's come with nachos. And Maisie and my mum have gone for Russian salad, the same as they had earlier, but the portion sizes look a bit bigger here and you get more breadsticks as well. Have a taste test, see if it's any better than earlier.
This is cold. You prefer it cold. And then got to do this at home. Just put it with a nice salad, like a side dish.
Nice. So we're going to call it a night, as we're getting up nice and early tomorrow to visit the natural park, Cable Ingles, which is said to have some of the best beaches in all of Spain. We've brought all our snorkeling gear, so we're really looking forward to that. But don't forget, this is a 3-part series. So tomorrow we're doing the Cable Ingles, but yesterday we went to Tabernas Desert to visit Mini Hollywood, which is like a theme park with original movie sets from the 60s and 70s. That was really, really cool, really good day out. And that's one of the best things to do in Almeria. Today was a city day, but I've got to say, being here on a Monday probably wasn't the best idea, as most things are closed. So if you are coming, make sure you come on a day other than a Monday, as you'll have a bigger selection of things to do here. But I hope you've enjoyed my video today regardless. If you have, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out my next vlog that's coming very soon. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.